guys, and welcome back to my channel for another video. Today's video is going to be a get it done with me video, homeschool mom style. So you guys always really enjoy the motivational get it done to-do list type videos, and today I've got one that is only homeschool preparation for the new school year related tasks. They need to be done. If you know anything about me, you know I hate having things to do. I like looming things to do. I very much like to handle things and just check off my list and keep on going. So that's what this video is going to be. I've got a humongous preparation to-do list for our upcoming homeschool year, and the reason why I want to get it done is because I want to have everything ready for our new school year and be done with the preparation side of being a homeschooling mom so that I can truly like do nothing and just relax for the rest of my summer break. That is also the reason why I take the longest break over the summer, is because there is so much to be done in preparation for a new school year. So we are getting ready to go on a couple of vacations, and I want to go knowing that I have everything ready to go. So you guys have seen the videos of me cleaning out my room, of my supply haul. So we've been preparing, but there is a list that is the last little bit of stuff that I need to get done before we are ready to go for our new homeschooling year. Now, in all transparency, I did make this list on my iPhone, and I have done some of it already, but I wrote it out on paper so that you guys could get the satisfaction of seeing me check the boxes off the list, and also I like doing that too. But you know, there are some things that I've already done, but I still have quite a bit to do. So I've designated a few hours today to knock this out. So if you've got a to-do list waiting for you, go ahead and grab it. Maybe you need to make a to-do list. Go ahead and make your to-do list, and let's get things done together. So that's all this video is gonna be, is homeschooling preparation. I'm not gonna really go into detail of what I'm doing as far as like schedules and this and that. There'll be another video coming on that, so stay tuned if that's something you wanna hear about and see, like what schedule am I doing? What time are we starting school? What, you know, that all that good stuff will be coming. This is just gonna be, let's get these things done. So I'm gonna go grab my to-do list and show you guys everything that's in store for this video. Okay guys, so here is the to-do list, and I got a lot of questions the last time I did one of these videos on where I got this notepad. I can't remember, but one of you guys mentioned that you thought it was Michael's, so that is a likely possibility, but I've had it a long time. So anyways, here we go down the list of all the things that I need to do for the upcoming homeschool year. So I need to, and like I mentioned, I have completed some of these things already, so I will check those off here shortly, but I need to prepare our mammals unit from The Good and the Beautiful. I need to print off some road trip kind of themed activities that I bought on Teachers Pay Teachers. I need to make copies of those things. I need to print our History Student Explorers and 3-hole punch those and put them into my kids' folders. I need to set up our Route 66 Bible curriculum binder. I need to create BJU logins for my oldest daughter. I need to fill in my goal setting sheet for Q1. I need to type my kids' new flows for their school order and a new chore list. I need to plan our group tea times through December. I need to renew teaching textbooks. I need to fill in my homeschool roadmap for this school year. I need to go ahead and list out the first few books I know we're going to be reading in the book log. And I need to fill in weeks of schooling in my planner that I have currently, which is right here. And I need to print a high school 4-year paper off the internet just for reference, and I need to order a couple of books. So this is the entire to-do list for the homeschool year that I have left to prepare. And so that is everything that I need to get done. I want to briefly mention that a lot of the materials that you guys are gonna see here, like this reading log, and then my homeschool year roadmap. These are materials that I have created. They are available on my website, so you guys can go over there. It's always linked down below. Here's the Q1 goal sheet that I am gonna fill in, and then I have Q2, but I won't do all of them at once. I'm just doing the first quarter. But if you're looking for a way to plan out your school year, I have all of these PDF downloads on my website, which will be linked in the description box. So that's everything I need to get done. So I am going to get started first with checking off the things that I have already done. So I have already done preparing for mammals. I've already printed the road trip things. I still need to make the copies. I've printed the student explorers. I have typed up new chore charts. I've planned our tea times, and I think that's it. So still got a pretty big list here, so we're gonna get started. I'm just gonna start knocking things off the list and check in with you guys as we go through it. So we are finishing up creating like passwords and logins for Kylie, my oldest, who is going to be doing some distance learning from BJU. And so here she's typing her little about me section so we can finish up her profile. And I've written down her password for her and her username, which obviously I'm not going to share, but that was something we needed to do, was get her all set up with her profile here. So she's completing the all about me section now. Okay, so we've made some good progress on the checklist here. So I have created the logins, I have set up the Route 66 binder, I have paid for teaching textbooks, and I have filled in the weeks of school to my current planner. And I've also printed the four-year high school thing that I wanted to have a list of. So all that is left is to make copies, fill in my homeschool roadmap, order books, and goal setting for Q1. So I'm gonna clean up my mess that I have made here and then take my stuff downstairs to really sit down and fill in our homeschool roadmap and the quarter goal setting sheets. I'm also gonna have my kids fill in some reading logs that they're gonna be keeping this year. So that's what is up next. Here are my kids' updated school routines, or flows as I like to call them. I'll be doing a whole video on this, as well as their updated chore charts. So if you guys want to see like exactly how I plan out our day with times and stuff, then go check out that video. But I do have these completed, which was on my list as well. I've come downstairs now to kind of have a quiet space to plan this all out. I have my current planner. I always get asked what planner I use, and I just use the Erin Condren Life Planner. It's what I've been using for years, and it works perfectly, and I love it. So I've gone through and I've listed out the weeks that we'll be doing school. With everything that's going on in the world right now, it's hard to tell when we're gonna take vacations and breaks and stuff, and so I always fill it in with pencil to just give me an idea of where I will be. That is how I like to plan. I like to have a plan, but one that's flexible, not set in stone. So just to give you an idea, before the beginning of every week, this was on my to-do list today, was to write down like the weeks of school. So I have week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and I do that for every month at the beginning. And then that gives me an idea of when we'll be halfway done with the school year, when we'll be finishing the first quarter, and it lets me figure that out. This planner goes through December, so I just ordered my next one for January through the following year from Erin Condren as well. This is not sponsored at all. Like if you look around my channel, you'll see that I've been using these planners for about 5 years. I'll leave a link for you guys if you've never ordered them. I think it saves you like $10 or something. But yeah, if you want to hear more in depth about this planning, then watch the schedule video that's going to come out after this. But I filled in those weeks, so I'm all good there. Now, what I have next to do on my list is to do our quarter 1 goals and also fill in my homeschool roadmap. My printer cut it off, but if you order it or buy it, it won't do that. Because like I said, all of these are available to be purchased on my website, which is linked down below. And this is something that I came up with this year on my website, and I really, Olivia, what are you doing? Put them outside. And I really wanted to have something as a guide to serve as kind of like, what are my intentions? Just a place to keep everything, but again, a plan, intentions, but flexibility within it. And so I created this and I love it, and I'm excited to kind of have it to guide my school year. And then the next thing that I'm gonna do is also set our quarter 1 goal sheets. So these I've just 3-hole punched in place in a binder with my little logo on the front because my oldest daughter is taking some high school credits for her 8th grade year, and so I do need to keep track of those things. So I've got everything in here. So this binder is a new thing for me, but my roadmap, my book log, all of my quarter sheets, as well as like the BJU Press instructors guide things are in here. So this is where I'm keeping all my things. So now I'm gonna sit down and just think about what I want this school year to look like and set some goals for myself, my homeschool, and my kiddos. And I've got my Before we make our book lists for the upcoming school year, I am having them take last school year's reading log. So every time they would read an assigned book, this did not count books from the library or any reading they did on their own. So these were only books assigned by me during school. So they read probably hundreds more than this. But the books that were assigned for school, I am having them rate them so that I can give you guys some book ideas. So I'm having them use a 5-star rating system. and they're gonna rate the books that they read last year first. And then over here, I have the new reading logs that we're gonna put into their homeschool binders. And this year I am going to have them choose 6 first, and they're gonna write the titles down, and then we'll fill in the dates as they go. So we're gonna use some book lists that I have saved on my phone, and we're gonna go through our homeschool library, and we're gonna list out the first 6 books that they're gonna be reading. Secret Garden.
That's some fancy Nancy.
The Last of the Mohicans. Robinson Crusoe. Adventures of Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, I want to read that. Adventures of Sherlock Holmes.
Okay, write it down. The Black Stallion. Cheaper by the Dozen. White Fang.
Oh wait, we have White Fang already. I think I've read it.
Okay. Anne of Green Gables. The Yearling. The Diary of Anne Frank.
Wait, I want to read the Diary.
That's a real.
Okay, that's published in over 50 countries.
The Wind in the Willows. Across 5 Aprils. A Wrinkle in Time.
I've read that.
The Light in the Forest. The Bronze Bow. Heidi.
Oh, Heidi. I want to read Heidi. In Little Women, on the back of it, it's about an orphan girl, and she has to live with her grandpa, and her aunt takes her away.
You want to read
has,
Heidi?
And she escapes, and she has to find her way back to the mountains.
Okay, right, Heidi.
It's spelled H-I.
H-E-I-D-I. Treasure Island.
I've read that.
The Hiding Place.
I think I've read that one.
The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn.
I've read that.
The Prince and the Pauper.
The Prince and the Pauper.
The Journey to the Center of the Earth. And The Swiss Family Robinson we already read. So how many is that?
5. Can I read all?
Okay, that's the list, and then you can go through in here in our library and choose out one more to put at the end. We're only gonna list 6 for now, and then when you start reading it, you'll put the date that you started it and the date that you ended it, but these are the order that we're gonna start with, okay?
Okay.
So choose out one from our library that you haven't read, okay?
I'm gonna read it all books,
Kids and I went through and made their first 6 book lists, and we also, as you can tell, made a big mess in our bookshelf, seeing which ones we have and which ones we don't. So now what I'm gonna do is just go onto my Amazon, and I'm gonna select the books we need to order and get them ordered. So we're gonna get the last bit of the books ordered, so I'm gonna go ahead and proceed to checkout now. And that will be the last thing on my list. So that is gonna be it for this to-do list motivation video tackling all of the homeschool preparations that need to be done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it gave you some good motivation to get yourself ready for your new school year. If you have any questions for me, post them down in the comments below, and if you tackled your to-do list, definitely let me know down below. And if you have a huge to-do list, also let me know that down below. I love chatting with you guys down in the comments. I'll have links to everything that I talked about in the video down in the description box, and I'll see you guys in my next video really soon. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.